In this life, we become full of dreams and aspirations, and we tend to prioritize our lives on what we are striving to become. But what happens to those dreams and excitement that you once had when one of the biggest storms hit your life? March of 2016 was that storm for us. On a Monday, my granddad died. Later on that evening, her uncle died. And on that Wednesday, her aunt died. Life as we knew it changed drastically. We cried, we mourned, and we laughed. We had to refocus quickly, all while suffering internally.
Then about a month later, we learned that I was pregnant. I was about 4 weeks pregnant when we actually went to the doctor. We still had a lot of different emotions from the deaths, but the baby was definitely some joy and excitement in our life. For a little while, we didn't really tell anyone. And during that time, we just kind of kept it to ourselves. We were able to enjoy it with one another. And we began to have doctor's appointments, but shortly after, around the beginning of June 2016, we found out that we lost our baby.
And during that time, we were just getting over the deaths of our family members, and we felt like that break was what we needed. And we felt like God had, given us that miracle that we were just waiting for. And we know He don't make any mistakes, but we question Him. Like, why, God, why do you take 3 of our family members, and on top of that, you take our child away from us? So the McGregor household was full of different emotions on each day. I can recall us just sitting in the kitchen one day, and it could be anything. Anything could trigger that emotion, whether it be of my grandfather, her aunt, her uncle, or our child. And we'll just sit and weep, right in the kitchen. We just allowed each other to have that moment and have that space.
One thing I can say was during that time, even though we had so many different emotions going through us at any given time, things could change. But one thing I will say is we never lost our faith. Our faith kept us strong throughout that time. And we knew that when the time was right, with God's timing, with His plan, trusting His plan, that we would, again, conceive and have a child. So just trusting God was one thing that really, really, really got us through that time, and our faith being stronger than ever.
That was one of the most drastic moments, not only in my marriage, but in my life. It's like something just rose up in her one day, and she just began to just be full of faith. She told me, she said, "Babe, I'm about to start buying diapers." And I was like, wow. We allowed the healing process to take place, and we felt like we were ready to try again. During those moments, she just began to coupon and finding diapers, and she just was coming in the house one day just bringing bags and bags of diapers. Before we found out we were pregnant, we just stepped out on faith. Fast forward here, over maybe a year? February 2017. I was leaving class one night, and my wife, she said, "Babe, we did we purchase some more shirts? We got a big order here at the house." And I was like, "No, we didn't purchase any more shirts." She said, "Well, it's a box here." I came home, and there it was. There was a box appearing to be an order of shirts. And I kicked the box, but really I knew something was up, because as soon as I get in the house, she hands me the scissors to open the box. So I'm like, nah, something is up. And then I kicked the box, and the box was very, very light. I opened the box, and it was just debris all in the box. And when I opened the box, pink balloons and blue balloons just began to just come up and fly up out of the box. along with the pregnancy test. Was it like 2 or 3?
Three.
Yeah, 3. So you know, that moment right there, I would love to relive that moment. It was one of the most precious moments of my life. And we began from that moment on just preparing for parenthood.
Yep, I like this one. Just arrived. Cute, super cute. Yeah, right. Not too big.
Thank you guys for your prayers and your thoughts, your kind words. She's changing our lives, not only our lives, our family members' lives already. We're preparing for her. She's going to be a blessing to the both of us, and we know she's going to be a blessing to the world. We want you guys to just follow us on this voyage. Hey, give us some advice. We've never did this before. We can only prepare for the best that we know how, and we're excited, guys.